You know that someday project we all have? That big idea, that life change we're just saving for the perfect moment? Well, what if that perfect moment is a total myth? In this explainer, we're going to dismantle the lie of the right time and prove why the absolute best moment to start is, well, right now.
So seriously, think about it for a second. What's that one thing for you? Is it finally starting that business, learning a new language, or maybe just, getting in shape? We all have something we've shoved to the back burner, waiting for that magical, perfect time to finally begin.
Yeah, that perfect, magical moment we're all waiting for. Spoiler alert, it's a trap. Let's just call it what it is, the right time lie.
And look, this is a lie we tell ourselves. I know, because I told it to myself for 2 solid years. I kept waiting to start my freelance career, telling myself, oh, I need a better economy, or I need more clients lined up first. I needed all these perfect conditions. And you know what happened? Nothing. Those perfect conditions never showed up. I just lost 2 years, which proved to me that the perfect moment, it just never arrives. I mean, let's just be real for a second, right? Waiting isn't some grand strategic plan. It's an excuse. It's a shield we put up to hide from feeling, well, uncomfortable. It's the fear of being a beginner, of looking stupid, of not being perfect right out of the gate.
Okay, so if it's not really about finding the perfect time, what is it about? What's actually going on here? Let's dig into why we really wait. It seems like a simple question, but the answer, well, it's usually a messy mix of emotions. It really boils down to a couple of core fears that keep us totally paralyzed, totally stuck.
Man, do any of these sound familiar? This is like the greatest hits of procrastination playing in our heads. Maybe you want to start a blog, but that little voice says, my ideas just aren't good enough yet. Or you want to get healthy, but you tell yourself you'll start when you find that perfect workout plan. These fears are so good at convincing us that doing nothing is way safer than doing something imperfectly.
But here's the thing, and this is a really big twist. That inaction, it isn't safe. Not at all. It feels like we're just standing still, but it has a real and frankly a very high cost.
Waiting feels like hitting the pause button, but it's not. It's actually more like hitting rewind on your life. For every day that you wait, that self-doubt just gets a little stronger, your motivation fades a bit more, and your goal moves further and further into the distance.
Okay, take the aspiring coder, for example. At year 0, they're like, okay, I'm going to learn to code, just when I have more free time. Fast forward 3 years, you know what's happened? Life happened. Their job is more demanding now, their family needs them more, and the tech they wanted to learn has already moved on. Waiting didn't make it easier, it made the mountain they have to climb even steeper.
3 years. Just think about that. 3 whole years of lost progress. 3 years where a completely different life could have started to take shape. That is the real cost of waiting for the right time.
Okay, so we've really hammered on the problem. But the good news? The solution is actually surprisingly simple. It's all about embracing the power of starting small, starting messy, starting imperfectly.
Look at the difference here. The old way, it's a total trap, right? We're waiting for motivation to strike like lightning, we overthink everything, and we get completely overwhelmed. But the new way? It's all about creating your own momentum. It's about choosing one small, messy action over that big, perfect plan that never actually happens.
And here's what that actually looks like in the real world. It is not about blowing up your entire life overnight. Want to write? The goal isn't a novel, it's just opening a document and typing for 5 minutes. Seriously. Want to get healthy? It's a 10-minute walk around the block. These actions are so small, they're almost impossible not to do. And that is the entire point.
You have got to remember this. A messy, imperfect step forward is infinitely more valuable than a flawless plan that just sits on your desk collecting dust. Action is the currency of progress.
All right, enough talk. Let's turn this into action right now. In this final section, I'm going to give you your practical 4-step guide to getting started literally today.
Okay, let's break it down. Step 1, pick one thing. Just one, not your whole to-do list. The one that's really bugging you. Step 2, shrink that first action until it's ridiculously small. I mean, almost laughable, like moving $10 into savings. Step 3, and this is the most important one, do it today, like as soon as this is over. And finally, step 4, just show up again tomorrow and do it again. Consistency always beats intensity every single time.
And you know why this simple plan works so well? Because it literally hacks your brain.
When you take that tiny little first step, you completely short-circuit all that overthinking and self-doubt. You're not the person who wants to do something anymore. You're the person who's already doing it. And that little shift in your identity, oh, it is so powerful.
So just remember this. You don't need to be ready to start. You just need to start to get ready. Readiness isn't something that just magically appears. It's something you build, one tiny action at a time.
And that leaves us with just one final question. And this one's for you. That right time you've been waiting for, it's never going to come. The only time you really have is right now. So, what is that one ridiculously small thing you're going to start today?